The widow of former Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat says new forensic results show he was assassinated. Arafat's medical records show he died in 2004 from a stroke resulting from a blood disorder. But rumors that he may have been murdered led to his body being exhumed last year. Now, a Swiss forensic report obtained by Al Jazeera reveals unexpectedly high levels of radioactive substance. It's called polonium-210. It was found in his body at 18 times the normal level. Arafat's widow says that's proof that he was killed. The CBC's Sasha Petrusik joins me now with the details from Jerusalem. Sasha, first of all, take us through these results and how sure we are about these results.
Well, these are still relatively preliminary results that we're getting. When the body was exhumed, or rather, when his tomb was opened in Ramallah a year ago, what the experts did is that they took samples from various places on his body, the bones that were left. And these samples were divided among several teams. One was from Switzerland, the one that we're hearing about now. Another one went to Russia. Another set of samples went to Russia. Another one went to France. And Palestinian experts are looking at another set of samples. So there are 4 different teams. They're all supposed to be submitting their results right about now. The one that we're hearing about is the Swiss results. The other ones are apparently in. We don't know what they have found. So we just know about this one set of results. And even the Swiss team says that there is a moderate possibility that he may have been poisoned based on their findings. This was actually contradicted by a Russian expert last week, who then later said, no, that wasn't an official result. So at this point, there's a lot of confusion about whether, in fact, this was the result. What we do know is that similar findings came out of an examination of his hair and some other body fluids that some of these same teams looked at earlier. That's what led to the exhumation, and that's why we're at this situation right now. But there has long been a conspiracy theory out there that, in fact, he was murdered by someone, that someone poisoned him because of the suddenness of his death, because of the fact that no one was expecting it. There are theories that the Israelis did it. The Israelis have staunchly denied this over the years. There's also been theories that perhaps some other Palestinians have done this, some others who were vying for the leadership of the Palestinian Liberation Organization, which, of course, Arafat was leading at the time of his death. So a lot of questions still. This is just one more piece of the puzzle, if indeed it's pointing in this direction.
Yet Arafat's widow is convinced by these results.
Yes, that's right. Arafat's widow, Suha, who is living in France at the moment, has been convinced of this for some time. She initially, when he was first buried, said that she didn't want these tests to be done. But 8 years later, when the tomb was opened up a year ago, by that point, she did want this to go through. She is convinced that he was poisoned, that that's how he died. And today she was saying that these results actually underline and confirm everything. They're not confirming everything. At this point, as I say, there's a lot of question marks that are associated with it. But it is a big mystery as to what actually happened to him and why he died so suddenly, one that maybe the other results from the other teams will actually solve.
Did Arafat's widow, Suha, implicate anybody? Did she blame anybody specifically for his death?
She is not blaming anybody at the moment. But as I say, the fingers have been pointed at both the Israelis and at his Palestinian rivals, who would have had more access to him in Ramallah back in 2004 when he died. But the Israelis, as I say, have denied this vehemently over the years, and there's been nobody else specifically who has been accused of it.